Hi guys, it is Dani'i and welcome to this evening's update video. So we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Jerry, which has prompted a tropical storm watch for much of the Leeward Islands. And there is a tropical wave that has actually recently entered the Caribbean and still is influencing some rain. Another is already propagating across the central Caribbean. So let's go ahead and talk about these systems. Okay, now here we are looking at the infrared weather satellite imagery. Let's zoom into this area here. So in the eastern Caribbean, we can see that there's quite a bit of moisture. There's that cluster of some showers and thunderstorms down there. So that is in association with a tropical wave that has entered the Caribbean Sea. And there is Jerry. Now, even though we're seeing the blob right here, Jerry's center is actually there. So it is a sheared tropical cyclone. It's pretty lopsided right now. Why? Because of some unfavorable upper level winds. So that's been helping to influence this asymmetry that we are observing on satellite imagery here. And the storm is also moving very, very quickly, which could be contributing to the asymmetry as well. So it is moving at 23 miles per hour right now, moving very, very quickly. So we're going to talk about it in a bit more detail, but heading further west across the rest of the Caribbean here, we can see some thunderstorms popping up within the vicinity of the Cayman Islands, Cuba, Jamaica, even for a few spots in western Puerto Rico, as well as Hispaniola. Also a little bit of action towards parts of Central America. As I mentioned, if you saw my update video last evening, it would be something a bit similar to what was observed yesterday. So we tend to continually get these afternoon showers and thunderstorms popping up. And taking a closer look here at the details for Jerry. So we've got the National Hurricane Center's cone forecast, and here we can see that as of the 2 p.m. update, Jerry has maximum sustained winds up to 60 miles per hour and is moving to the west-northwest at 23 miles per hour. And within that yellow highlight is a tropical storm watch that is in effect. So a tropical storm watch is in effect for Anguilla, St. Martin, St. Bartholomew, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Saba, St. Eustatius, Montserrat, as well as Guadeloupe. So all those areas are under a tropical storm watch. Even though we're seeing that Jerry's center is going to likely stay offshore, that, as I always emphasize, this is not just about the center of the storm, it's also about the size. So it will be close enough to possibly unleash tropical storm-like impacts, those gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and even some rough seas. And the primary concern would be in regards to the rainfall, as that could trigger flooding and mudslides as well. So if you're under that tropical storm watch, please stay safe. Impacts will likely be between tomorrow evening and Friday. So that's going to be the time when Jerry is going to be approaching, guys. Thereafter, it is likely to become a hurricane. It may not strengthen significantly, as conditions are not the most ideal to allow that to happen. But regardless, the good news is that the main impacts associated with the system will likely stay offshore. And here's what the National Hurricane Center has to say in the key messages. So number one, Jerry could bring tropical storm conditions to portions of the northern Leeward Islands late Thursday and Thursday night. And heavy rainfall will impact portions of the Leeward Islands, British Virgin Islands, and U.S. Virgin Islands from Thursday into Saturday morning, which could result in flash flooding, particularly in areas of steep terrain. So as I mentioned, the flooding, the heavy rainfall, that's going to be the primary concern. And here on the rainfall graphic, we can see the expected totals associated with Jerry through the next few days. So for Anguilla through Dominica, there could be rainfall amounts up to 4 inches. Likewise for the Virgin Islands as well. Further south, Martinique through St. Vincent and the Grenadines, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. Likewise for sections of Puerto Rico and also the islands of Vieques and Culebra. So the bulk of rainfall that will be associated with Jerry is going to remain offshore, but what would move in could be enough to trigger those instances of flooding. Now, aside from Jerry, as I mentioned, there are a couple more tropical waves. So that one which has recently entered the Eastern Caribbean, another in the central, going to the Western Caribbean right now. and is helping to influence some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And there is a recent one that has emerged from the African coast as well. So that's what we have going on, guys. And please stay safe if you are to be affected by Jerry, and I will be keeping you posted on it as necessary. And as for this other disturbance now in the Bay of Campeche, still a 10% chance of formation. Not going to be developing, but will likely still be a remaker for Mexico, as we have been seeing. So I'll keep you posted, and that's it for today. So I do hope you found this video to be informative. If you have any questions though, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.